This lesson is on factoring perfect cubes. More importantly, factoring the sum or difference. Now, when we worked with squares, it was only difference of two perfect squares, but for cubes, we have the sum and difference of two perfect cubes. If you looked at the lesson on squares, that was a little easier than what we're going to do with the cubes. For the cubes, there's a formula to memorize. So we know that x cubed is the perfect cube of x. Bring down your sign. Y cubed is the perfect cube of y. The next factor is a little longer. It's a trinomial. From here, we square the first term. We multiply both terms and change our sign. Lastly, we square the last term, which is y squared. If we had x cubed plus y cubed to factor this one, we say that x cubed is the perfect cube of x plus, bring down our sign, y cubed is the perfect cube of y. Now we go through the same process. Square the first term, multiply both terms and change the sign, square the last term, y squared, and thus our formula. Sometimes you'll see the formula with a and b, but using our formula, let's factor x cubed plus 8. We first determine what is x cubed the perfect cube of? X. And that's because x cubed is x times x times x. What is 8 the perfect cube of? Well, 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. So it's the perfect cube of 2. Now, to continue factoring, we square the first term in our first factor, that's x squared. We multiply both terms and change our sign, so that's minus 2x. And we square the last term. 2 squared is 4. And now x cubed plus 8 is completely factored. Let's look at another one. 8x cubed minus 27. Again, we need to see what is 8x cubed the perfect cube of. Well, 8 is 2, for x cubed is x, minus 27 is the perfect cube of 3. Once you have your first factor, the other one, the second factor, which is the trinomial, comes from the first one. So what we do is square the first term. 2 squared is 4. X squared is x squared. Multiply both terms and change the sign. We get plus 6x. And now square the last term, which is a plus 9. And this one is, again, completely factored. One more example. We have x cubed, y cubed minus 64, z cubed. For this one, again, the first factor comes directly from what we were given. X cubed is the cube of x. Y cubed is the cube of y. Minus 64 is the perfect cube of 4. Z cubed is the perfect cube of z. The second parentheses, the trinomial, comes from the first. Square the first term. That will be x is squared and y is squared. Then we multiply both terms and change the sign. So we have a 4xyz. And then we square the last term. Negative 4 squared is 16. And z squared is z squared. And this one is completely factored.